The Celtics taking on the Rockets. For the Boston Celtics, they've started the season with an even 1-1 split, shooting to get on the better side of 500 tonight. Rockets, Celtics, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. You look at Boston. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge out on the sideline. David? That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Williams at the 5. Roaming the paint. And for the Rockets, we've got Wall. Green is out there. There with Martin. Then it's Porter. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Wall. In the corner, it's Martin. A three-pointer is right on target. Martin. He's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Houston. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Tatum against Wood. Brown the pass to Williams. And the rebound goes to Martin. Kicks the Wall. There's Green with the three. And another three for Houston.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Pass to Tatum. Launches it. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Wall. 8 points his last outing. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Outside Tatum. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Here's Wall. He takes it in. That shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Porter passes to Smart, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brown with it, and it's Martin picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Wall. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim. And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And Boston with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Now here is Martin. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Wall over Williams. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Rockets leading by 3. Martin up top. He's covered by Brown. Floats it up for Wood. Taken away by Williams. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Ball passes to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Through kicks to Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Feeds it to Williams. And yes, it's good.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now here's Wall. Good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Williams. Brown outside. That shot misses. And Houston the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Now here is Martin. Following the miss by John Wall. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Wood. Buries it down low. And it's 6 points for Christian Wood. Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. The pass to Tatum. Boston again missing. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Green. Last time 14 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Daniel Tice is checked in for Martin. And the Celtics also making a change. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams. From the inbound, and Green with the lay-in. Green's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Schroeder dishes to Smart. Pass to Tatum. From deep. And they recover it. Wood against Kanter. A second chance effort. Good D by Wood.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Tice finds Green. Got a hand on it.
Encouraging to see Kanter trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Enes.
Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tatum with it. Now Green defending. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's Wall. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in the quarter.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Wood. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Now here's Smart. They trail by 3. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Tice. Porter looking it over. Back to Tice. Excellent D from Kanter. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Tatum. Schroeder outside. He feeds it to Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Brown. Richardson comes in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Augustine with it. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston trailing. He dishes it to Tatum. Pulls it from the elbow. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Kanter. Goes back up. He lays it in. Kanter's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Tate. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
That one misses.
Guys, what you love about Josh Richardson, he can stretch you out with his shooting ability. He can guard multiple positions, and you know every night you're going to get great effort.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Celtics. He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Tice. Hits it from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by one.
Daniel Tice has proven he's more than capable if given an opportunity on the face-up game. Pretty jumper there.
Pass to Pritchard. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Houston's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. To the paint. Here's Tate. The putback. It's good on the putback. Şengün's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Parker outside. Pass to Canner. Shoots over Tate. Just 5 to shoot. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Takes it inside. Augustine, no luck. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pritchard passes to Horford. Parker outside. And finished off by Parker.
You have to love Jabari Parker's work ethic and relentless approach. That time going right through contact. Nice.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Excellent job by Daniel Tice to go right at the defense. You forced the official to make a call there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Daniel Tice is a pro's pro. This guy has proven effective whether he is starting or coming off the bench. His strengths, his smarts make him valuable in any rotation.
Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Both free throws good from Tice. The Celtics with the lead. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Pritchard passes to Parker. Richardson attacking. Austin getting another chance here. Horford, no luck.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Tate. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now Parker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now Parker has the ability to keep defenders off balance by mixing speeds. Nice job there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
That's good from Parker.
Let's remember, Jabari Parker was the #2 overall pick in 2014. It's just been problematic for him that he's had to fight his way through multiple injuries.
And Parker drops them both. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. Now in his rookie season, Kevin Porter came off the bench. Now he's in Houston. He's a starter. And he analyzed the change in mentality. And when Porter gets out to a hot start, Greg, he's shown he's capable of some big nights.
And finding some success with the Rockets, Kevin. Now it's all about consistency and finding ways to win games.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
The forwards for them, Tate and Tice. Gordon is out there at DJ Augustin. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Martin's checked in for Houston. And then for Boston, Neesmith, he's checked in for Parker. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Pritchard. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's blocked, and they get it back.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Shooting two. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And here's Richardson. Outside, Horford. 7-foot shot. And he can't bank that one in. Houston's gone 4 steps from outside the arc tonight. Tate, the pass to Martin. Tate, the tip on the offensive rebound. Tate's only got his second basket of the game.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Gordon against Richardson. Gordon, the pass to Augustine. to Şengün. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Houston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
From 12 feet out. No good off the front iron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Martin, the pass to Gordon. Back to Martin. Williams with the block. Over to the wing. Now, here's Nesmith. Not a lot of room and a missed layup. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now here's Gordon. No points in the game yet for him. On the clock. Got a piece of it.
And this is what Josh Richardson brings to your team on the defensive end. Send it back.
Now the pass to Dunn. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Gordon with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. Good work defensively by Richardson. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Williams kicks to Dunn. The second effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Gordon. An 11-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the chart.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Martin against Richardson. Martin with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. John Wall's checked in for Augustine. Celtics also with a sub. Brown is checked in for Richardson. Five on the clock. Brown inside the line. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Christian Woods checked in for Houston. Kevin Porter comes in for Gordon. Then for the Celtics, Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Nesmith. Brown wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Here's Wall. Here's Wood. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
And here's Wall, after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Porter inside, guarded by Smart. Porter, no luck. Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Martin. Rockets trailed by 5. Wall looking it over, down low, and stolen by Williams. The feed to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Williams. And another shot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Martin. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
From the line, Wall's shot is off.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Good. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And really every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Daniel Tice is checked in for Houston. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Wood. Celtics leading by 5. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Pass to Smart. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Great D that time from Green. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Williams with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Green, the pass to Porter. Here's Wood. Back to Porter.
And guys, it really looks like they've lost a step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively.
Yeah, Daniel Tice understanding his team needs him to be aggressive on the backboards. Just relentless work right there.
It's stolen by Green. Tice trying to break free. Some solid defense from Brown. Williams against Wood. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Tipped away. Ball with the steal. Tice in the high post. That one misses. Great D that time from Tatum. Brown the pass to Williams. Schroeder outside. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Tice against Tatum. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Green dishes the Wall. Wood trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, this guy's so explosive. And John Wall knows how to draw contact when he gets to the rack.
For Houston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And the first one at the line is good.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
Tate, he's checked in for Green. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Marcus Smart. And so he hits both. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Outside Tatum. They need this one. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And Tice throws it down.
Well, there's a connection that Daniel Tice has with his teammates. Vertical threat at the rim. Yes, I am.
Schroeder passes to Kanter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
First one falls for him.
Well, to me, guys, you've got to know who you are. And Enes Kanter has a great sense of what he does well. Excellent low post game, superb rebounder, understands how to use his body. I love this guy.
And Kanter drops them both. Rockets trailed by 4. Here's Wall. The 17-footer. And Kanter pulls it down.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Shot from 12. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Kanter. And that's now 19 points for Jason Tatum.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
The ability to get to the rim at will. John Wall protecting the ball and attacking the cup.
Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Kanter trying to free himself up. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Wall, rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Rockets trailed by 6. Tate kicks to Wall. .43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rocket 6. Goes back up. That's tipped. They recover it. And they'll keep possession. Wood finds Tice. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Here's Tate, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Pritchard. Wall with some nice defense. And we finished one half of basketball. Celtics lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 21 points and 7 rebounds. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team, Ernie. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Man, they're getting destroyed from deep. They have to stay connected to the shooters. Put a hand in their face. You can't just let them get comfortable, or this is the result, Ernie.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the floor for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Brown, good.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Here's Tatum following the basket by John Wall. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shots good by Williams.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Wall. Great communication on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
The first one falls.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And so Tatum nails them both. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Schroeder passes to Williams. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Williams finds Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. 6 on the shot clock, and the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Wall against Schroeder. From 13, great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Boston leading by 10. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason, and cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Wall against Schroeder. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Wall.
Decisive scorer from the interior. Go ahead, 6'4" John Wall. Take it to him.
Now here's Tatum. 27 points for him. And here's Brown outside. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Wood kept alive by Houston.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Now here's Wall. 10 points for him. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, Tatum in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Houston. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Boston. Chris Dunn comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Rockets trail by 17. Augustine with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Now this guy has every capability possibility of spreading the floor with his shooting. DJ Augustine's deep ball doing some work right now.
Outside Tatum for the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Outside Gordon. The high post shot. Here's Şengün. Count the basket. Şengün's got 8.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Dunn passes to Tatum. The shot misses. Great D that time from Martin. Dunn against Augustine. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
The Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now, here's Richardson. 17-point lead, their biggest. Comes up empty down low.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Richardson against Augustine. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn outside. Passes it to Williams. He kicks it to Horford. Dishes it to Dunn. Can't hit from in close. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And stolen by Williams. Dunn outside. Augustine with the steal. Feeds to Gordon. Back to Augustine. Ring shot on the way. And they'll get another chance. Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Williams. Boston again missing. Houston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points on a deep ball for them tonight. Şengün no good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Inside and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
The Rockets shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Now a timeout called by Houston. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed, didn't it, like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA? Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches this season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tice is checked in, and then for Boston. Cantor checked in for Horford. Jabari Parker comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Dunn. Now here is Augustine. There's the pass to Tate. Five to shoot. To end the cold streak, it's hauled in by Richardson.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Another shot. Oh, that's blocked.
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Augustine. Wasted no time on that one. Pritchard's got 5 now.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Now Gordon, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Şengün lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Here's Cantor. The jump hook. You can't hit that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Şengün passes to Tice. Kicks to Augustine. Now, here's Tate. He's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Eric Gordon. That shot missing. Excellent D from Cantor.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success. A nice defensive play. Alter the shot and stay right there to clean up the glass.
Pass to Tate. And here's Tice. It's deflected, and he gets it back. They shoot again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Williams passes to Pritchard. Richardson outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Tate. Outside Gordon. Rebounded by the Celtics. Richardson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Pritchard. Cantor trying to free himself up. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And that one, good.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Some changes for Boston. Brown is checked in for Williams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Josh Richardson.
Move around.
And the pass to Brown. Here's Schroeder. Nice D from Porter. Rockets trailed by 18. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Wood. The rebound by the Celtics. Schroeder's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Launches a 3. Rebound by John Wall. Wall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Offline with his 3. Boston leading by 18. Brown, good. And it's 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That one is off. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. Brown feeling it out a bit. Great D that time from Green. And so it's Boston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston. Wood out there with Martin. Then it's Green. Then it's Wall. And it's Porter at the shooting guard position. Now here's Brown. After Jalen Green's missed. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. There's the dish to Williams. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Now here's Schroeder. Williams finds Smart. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Wood. Rockets trailed by 19. Pass to Porter. He feeds it to Martin. And good that time. Martin's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Houston.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Schroeder with the ball. Now Green defending. The putback, and Williams is right there. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Wall up top. He's guarded by Williams. Wall, no luck.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Parker's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Wall against Schroeder. That's short off the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by John Wall. Schroeder against Martin. Martin with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Rockets trailed by 19. And here's Wall. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Rebound, Boston. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Down low. And it's Williams throwing it down.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Outside Tatum. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Now, here's Wall. Marcus Smart missing that last shot, and stolen by Williams. Brown dishes to Schroeder. Now, here's Tatum. Brown outside. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Second free throw, no good. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Here's Wall after the basket by Boston. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Timeout. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And then for Boston, Al Horford is checked in for Jason Tatum. Neesmith comes in for Brown. And it's done in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Augustine. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Smart up top. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Pass to Neesmith. And there's the feed to Williams. Here's House. Here's Garuba, guarded by Horford. They get the rebound. Garuba, the pass to Nwaba. Here's Garuba. Augustine with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Tries yet again. Williams with the block. Passes to Dunn. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded closely. Dunn misses. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. House kicks to Augustine. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship. Well, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by the Celtics.
Dunn passes to Nesmith. They grab their own miss. It's tipped. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Down against Augustine. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Stolen by Kanter. And it's done in the corner. The pass to Pritchard from downtown. And they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Here's Augustine. Done with some nice D.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Nesmith. Pass to Kanter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dunn. The shot that time, not on target. And Houston the other way now.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Pritchard. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
That's good from Cantor. Marcus Smart's checked in for Pritchard. And Cantor drops them both. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Rockets. Poked away. Horford the pass to Dunn. Outside, Smart. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist from Smart. 14 points for Enes Kanter.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here is Augustine. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And the Celtics making a change here. Richardson's checked in. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. From deep, it's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
The pass to Şengün. Now, here's Nwaba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.